Use the texture that fits your work. Since this is a sample project, I'm going a bit fast through this work. Look, something happened here. For this event, guys, press the I key and select the triplanar section here. This will fit perfectly here. Look, it fits here. If you want, you can also change their colors. You can change the color like this. This is turned into a solid color. If you want, you can also download the other textures here, guys. You can assign it here like this. Again, it will be a process like this from the triplanar section. If you want to darken it, you can make it a bit darker like this. This doesn't look bad. You can place the same lights here as well. To increase from the reflection section, select here and Ragnos, and just think a little bit about the specular, guys. I won't go into too much detail on the parts, because we're at the effective rendering section, guys. The goal of our lesson is to see how we can achieve effective rendering in a short time, guys. Look at some textures. Let's do Ctrl Z. Since some of the textures are in the paid section, it gave a warning about the cost, guys. You can change all the textures here, but it's not necessary. I'm going to give a little reflection to these. Look, I'm going to add a slight reflection here. The rocky parts already have a slight reflection, guys. We can change this with a leather texture. You're going to the factory section. You go to the factory section over there, or to the leather section here. You select the leather section. Of course, it has to be free. Let's download this from the free ones, guys. This is good. You can take this and drop it here. Look, you need to select the tripler tab again. If you want the texture here to be the same, for example, as soon as you select this, you can choose from that section. Sometimes these textures behave differently. Look, even the products here are all different. That's why there's a difference, and I'm currently working on fixing that, guys, because it will take quite a bit of your time. Let's say tree planner again. This one will be more suitable. Or let's try this. This one will be more suitable. Or let's try this. Yes, it looks like a satellite with this color. You can also use wood in these areas. I want to change the wood on the floor. It looks bad right now. Let's say wood floor. I'm going to use a single color wood, guys, because the floor is patchy. These could also work. They have their own preset settings. Look, guys, this could be a bit risky because we need to change them one by one. So I won't bother with this at all. I'm just going to select this covering with the letter I and darken its color a bit. Look, guys, let me do it like this. Because they were all drawn in pieces, this is going to take a lot of effort for me, guys. I'm going to change these a bit to create some color transitions and make them colorful like this. Otherwise, it will really prolong our work a lot. You can do it yourselves. I did it this way. There's one left here. Let's do it like this. Yes, I've come here now, guys. If I'm going to take a render from here, if I'm going to take a render like this, I took a look from here. You can see the part over there. I pressed the plus button from that part. I pressed F8. I set my camera to vertical. This one, I saved the settings by updating, guys. Look, I'm going to turn off the auto section. Normally, my render looks like this, guys. This is how the render should look. But since the exposure here is a bit insufficient, I can lighten the shadows a bit with the shadow settings. Look, it automatically lightens the areas that are left in the channels a bit more. The highlight is currently at 0. I can increase the exposure a little bit. So I'm going to say update from here again to leave a slight effect. I've come to the settings, this part over here, guys. I can raise this a bit to let more light in. I can also adjust the direction with the north offset. Look like this. If you want, you can also extend the day and do a process like this. Let's change its direction from here. Let it come a bit towards the bed. Let's keep it like this, guys. You can make a setting like this here. Yes, it turned out a bit like sunset lighting. You can make further adjustments from the custom sun section here. Guys, the thing here is this is something necessary to intervene in the shadow area over there, guys. This will work for us. From our current perspective, friends, the only thing we need to do is, where is it from the effects menu? Right here. We need to adjust our white balance section here. Look, if it's leaning slightly towards yellow, You can pull it a bit more towards a bluish tone, or you can do it right in the middle. This, to avoid messing up that glare from too much sunlight, friends. I came here again, pressed the update button, and improved my settings. You can add a bit of contrast from the contrast section and adjust the shadows. In the shadow section, look, I need to brighten up the shadows a bit, friends, because there's not much light getting there and it looks dark. Shadows, that's why I brightened it up a bit. The shadow areas, we made that adjustment. And the shadows over there without completely losing its effect. Friends, in the fine section, look, if you want, you can increase these parts a bit more. Let's increase it slightly and leave it like this. In our rectangle lights, look, there is a circular part. It's showing the area affected by the circular part, friends. That's why I'm going to increase them a bit. We need a little bit of light. I want to do this without increasing the exposure. That's why I'm going to make an adjustment like this. Friends, I came back here again. I pressed the update button, friends, and came to the render section. I marked 6K from my settings, and I won't take the channels. Should it save this inside the house on the desktop from the render button? Yes, friends, our render is finished. Look, we got a 6K render in 1 minute and 54 seconds. I'm saying open folder. I'm opening the scene. Friends, as you can see, the heart-shaped render is now ready. A clean, smooth render, friends. As you can see, we can make it even higher quality by adding a bit of sharpness detail. Friends, you can use the same technique. Look, we have a very soft lighting technique. There is a slight bloom effect. We didn't make many changes regarding the covers in the light render. In a 10-minute result, friends, we ended up with such a quality outcome. You can also showcase your renders by sending them to our SketchUp Turkey YouTube channel or our Facebook page like this. Friends, from this section, friends, you can either make an anonymous post from the SketchUp Turkey address or send your work by sending photos and videos. You can say, I did this work by looking at the video footage, the video link, and this video, friends. At the same time, if you want to learn more detailed, more technically informative videos, and those with more lighting and material knowledge that I've published on my YouTube channel, friends, look here. In the Udemy section, I have my students and training sets. If you want to learn more detailed, more technically informative ones, and those with more knowledge about lighting and materials, friends, look here. In the Udemy section, I have my students and training sets. I can recommend the training sets here. When you come to the second page, you can see the latest training sets. Friends, individual lessons on rendering with 6. Free trainings with ARN Engine, visualizing and escaping with AI here, visualizing with the latest render engine from Escape, getting realistic renders in TV motion. You can watch the training series on getting realistic and high quality renders in outdoor settings and indoors. Friends, about 70% of the viewers of our channel are not subscribed. Friends, if you subscribe, you'll see more videos like this one coming your way. Friends, see you again. I am Ufuk Shen. Love and respect.